Okay, so I will run over my whole education, like my background of education. And it's like I'm a little bit tired now because it's like in the evening and so forth. So I've been doing quite a lot of different things today. So basically, in 2014, I decided to study in the university. And at that time, I was like doing some real estate agent kind of stuff in Dubai. So I decided to, continue with the university degree. And there was like, for me, since I'm from Sweden, I had like some different options when it comes to study on distance. And I didn't want any kind of long university degree. So I also was quite interested in health because I had recently done a yoga instructor training. So I decided to go for health coach and I got accepted. So I started the program and in 2014, and then after completing that program on distance, I decided that I wanted to have like a bachelor degree. And the options then was like to, do a public health science degree. And I could have done something else as well, but I figure public health is kind of relevant to me because it's quite interesting, I think. So I did one more year in the university on distance mostly, and I got my bachelor degree. And also in that time I decided, kind of maybe when I finished actually the health coach program, that I wanted to also study business. So I enrolled the A-level business package that you need to do also if you're going to take a bachelor in business. So I studied some financial accounting, some marketing, some organization and management theory, and management accounting. And then I also did a B course level in management and organization theory. So so I got my degree in public health, and then since I had achieved like a bachelor degree, and I also had studied these other things, I figure I should just go for a master. So I decided to start a master and I applied for it, and that's what I'm doing. Like, I started a master and yeah, I think now this master is also on distance, and it's actually running half time, so it's going to take, instead of 2 years, which is full time, it's going to take me 4 years to complete it. But I'm like almost 1 year ahead along that line, so I have like 3 years to go almost. So besides that, I also, since I have like all these other credits from these business programs and stuff, or business courses, I decided also to do a second bachelor degree. So because also since I have been in Jordan, in the Middle East, I've been in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Oman, Qatar, Turkey, and in this Israel and Palestine setting, I have seen quite a lot from over these places and experiences. So I wanted to get like verified that I know about Islam. So that's why I decided to take just a like introductional course in Islamology about the Quran, and I got like highest grade on that. So after that, and it was really interesting, that course actually, because it connects to like how the religion is taking its like how the religion is manifesting itself in different contexts and different timings and of a history, you know, how these people in different timings are sort of, you know, practicing Islam and so forth. So it's quite interesting, you know. And so yeah, and after that I actually decided that I wanted to enroll like the A kind of level in Islamology. So that's what I'm actually almost done with now. I have like one course left in that. And yeah, I must say it's quite interesting. But so yeah, I'm like doing a second bachelor degree, either in business or Islamology. And also I'm doing this master in Integrative Health Science, and it's actually quite interesting because most of the students who are studying this master, they have like done quite a lot of different works already in quite high position, you know, jobs, and they have quite, you know, it's just interesting to hear what they have done so far in their like paths on their career, and especially in this kind of field, you know. So yeah, but also before I approached university, I actually did, I mean, I was traveling. I went around in Europe because I'm from Sweden. I went to Dubai first. Very random accident that I went there. And then I also, I mean, I was around in these countries in the Middle East. And I was in Spain, I was in France, I was in Bulgaria, I was in Poland, I was in, I mean, Finland is quite near to Sweden, so I've been there, and Norway and Estonia, and where else have I been? Netherlands, UK. I mean, I've been in quite a lot of countries over there, you know. Also, I almost went to Morocco, but unfortunately I didn't go there yet. Some other time I will. Yeah, I was like not just traveling around, because the traveling I was doing sort of after I had worked and stuff, and also in the meantime of all these other things, and there was like different life circumstances that just, you know, brought me into all of these contexts and situations very randomly. But I was like working, you know, doing some real estate, and I was working as a nanny, I was working as a hostess. So I've been like in some 5-star settings, like in these restaurants, kind of lunches, and I've been in like nanny, international family, and I've been in like a super professional environment with like an office in a really nice location. And I also was starting, like when I was in high school, I was working as a gardener I was working as a gardener, and I also was working a little bit for my dad in his kind of, he has some own company, you know. And then I was a waitress, and I was a waitress manager, and in a catering company, and I have also been doing some cashier, like in different shops, and I've been working as a florist, so I've been doing like bouquets, you know, flowers, and there was something else I think I missed out on those things. Yeah, so I've been doing like different kinds of testing out, you know, these more like basic skills that you don't need like a whole lot of abstract knowledge, you know, to actually do. But I must say that, you know, I'm quite happy that I, you know, continued and did this university experience, you know, and I'm still doing it, because it's quite interesting, you know, when you sort of can, you know, take some stuff, different sets of knowledges, and you can just sort of combine them and get a fuller understanding. And then also, I mean, I'm just looking at the battery because I think it's going to die in a bit. Yeah, and also I did like a yoga instructor training in Dubai, which was very interesting. And I mean, I also been doing some kind of research on my free time about different stuff. So, for example, history, Arabic and Middle Eastern, like, in that kind of area, history, and studied a lot about yoga, vinyasa, hatha, kundalini, and not so much kundalini, but like the very basic. I've been taking classes in kundalini, but I haven't really dived like in depth into it, but I want to. And then also there was some other, yeah, of course, vinyasa yoga. That's what I did my yoga teacher, not yoga teacher, yoga instructor training in. And also I'm like a runner, and when I was a like small kid I did quite a lot of skiing, cross-country skiing, so I did some competitions in that. And then yeah, I mean, I have tested out quite a lot of different things and seen quite a lot of different things, so I think it has sort of made me more creative, you know. I'm quite a creative person. Also, I'm a vegan, so okay, this battery is going to end, so it's better I just say that was my educational background. And yeah, I think university is interesting experience, and it can give some, you know, different new concepts to understand the concept of reality, you know.